What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. Today, it's finally happening. We are pro-charging the Corvette. We gotta let her warm up while we go get the rest of the parts. Also, the reason we're walking such a long ways back and forth to the car is because my neighbors complained about how loud the Corvette was. And I can't blame them. We can literally hear it from way over here. Be driving this car naturally aspirated. Woohoo! It is gonna be crazy. The sounds this Procharger is gonna make, I'm so excited. Okay, she's a little warm. We can get into it a tad. Let's go! Everything is in the back. All right. Next time you hear it driving, it's gonna be psh, psh. What do you think, Dave? You ready?
It's too loud.
I got a DeWitt's radiator. DeWitt.
So we already ran into two issues. Colby says we need to be able to pin the crank, right? Yeah. And we don't have that in the kit. And we also don't know what injectors I have. So that could become an issue when we start tuning this thing. But now Colby has to take off this bumper and tackle our next possible issue, which is if the intercooler will fit with that giant oil cooler right there, because the intercooler sits down like this and it might hit. So we'll find that out too. Also, check out what the TEs did to my fender. They were rubbing.
Buddy, have you seen the other side? This side ain't nothing compared to the other side.
What? Oh yeah. Maybe we should run 18-inch TEs instead of 19s if we want to run some good tire in the front. Is it looking like it's not gonna fit?
It's not gonna fit.
That's not what he said 2 seconds ago.
Oh boy.
Okay, a test fit. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's hitting.
I think it will slip underneath the grill if our measurements were correct.
We measured?
Yeah. Oh. Measure once.
Cut 5 times.
That's right. Exactly. We're gonna have to do some bumper trimming. So this hole would have to cut out just the shape. But it's fine. These first are cheap. Click. Okay, we're good.
Well, we're on the more custom stuff. We are doing a power steering cooler delete. And the reason we're deleting it is because this pipe has to make it up here, and it won't make it with this little doohickey. Come on, you got it. Good job. Well, that's a wrap for the day. They were able to get a good amount of stuff put on. The kit sadly is missing a couple pieces, and I messaged Stefan about it and seeing if he still has them or not. If he doesn't, I should be able to source them eventually. It's just gonna take some time. Like there's a hose extension that's supposed to go from here down to here. And a couple other things. There's supposed to be a little hose that goes over my radiator to connect the Procharger to its intake. Yeah. Then we also gotta figure out fuel pumps and injectors, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. As you saw from yesterday, this Corvette build hasn't really been going smooth, and it's kind of my fault. Now, what I should have done is figured out what exactly I needed from start to finish to be able to get this process done super fast. And I didn't do that, and it's starting to hurt now. I should have figured out exactly what fuel system my Corvette had. I assumed that it was an upgraded fuel system because of how much power we're making. We're making 600 wheel right now. However, I contacted the old owner yesterday and asked him, hey, what exactly was done to the fuel system? And he told me that everything was maxed out, injectors and the fuel pump, which means that nothing that we have on that car as far as fueling is concerned is upgraded. The next issue is tuning. Now, I contacted a tuner yesterday, and he told me that he was a few months out on actually tuning my car if I want to get it done through him. And then I told him what was done to the car, and he said that he won't be able to do it. Now, the reason the tuner that I called said he wouldn't like to tune my car is because we're not going to be running a MAF, and a MAF is a mass airflow sensor, and it tells the car basically how much airflow is going into the car, and we're going to go to speed density instead. And he is not comfortable tuning for speed density. He said he'll try and he'll do it, but it might not be the most effective tune. So we are going to call EPC Racing and see if they're going to be willing to tune my Z06 and make it speed density.
EPC is running.
Hey, I want to get my Z06 tuned for speed density. I just put a Procharger kit on it, and I was curious if you'll have an opening in the near future to possibly get me on the schedule to get tuned.
The soonest we're available right now is we're booking out in December right now.
Okay. And how much would a tune be?
So all of my custom tunes they start at $1,000 per day.
Okay. Let me check with my shop real quick and
Okay.
see like the time frame of everything, and then I'll give you a call back.
Sure.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye. $1,000 a day, and they won't be able to tune it until December. We can't even drive it. Also, aside from all the bad news, look at how good the M4 is. I was hoping to single turbo this car this winter, but with the way the Z06 is going, this build is probably going to have to hold off on more power on that thing. It probably won't be single turboed until next summer. But I mean, that's not a big deal because it's going to snow. Running this car in the winter, just stage 2, more reliable, all that stuff. It's going to be a lot more fun anyways. Oh, look at this guy. He's getting married soon. Look at that. You're going to be tied up.
Am I?
You probably have already gotten tied up, but I mean, like literally, like
Bonded? You know.
bonded forever.
Are
You know
gonna be there with
divorce
me?
rate's 50%?
I already got the papers.
Okay, did you sign a prenup?
No.
And then I also told you guys yesterday we're missing this pipe to hold a filter because I do not want to run just the turbo guard in that thing, because look at all the dirt and stuff that's coming in through the front of the car. It's gonna get sucked in, and then we're gonna destroy this D1X kit, and that's gonna be a lot of money. Now, I was not planning on spending this much money on this car. I thought that buying the kit, perfect. Don't need to do anything. I disregarded what a lot of people said about fueling. And this is a learning experience for future. When we single turbo the M4, we gotta make sure to have all of our bases covered. But we gotta upgrade injectors and fuel system. And that's gonna be a lot of money. We're gonna run ID 1300cc injectors. I don't know why I said PSI earlier today. And then we gotta figure out fuel pump and a flex fuel kit. Because boys, if we're dropping this much money, might as well go full send and shoot for 1,000. So we're gonna try and make at least 1,800 on pump gas, and then run flex fuel, and then on E40, E50, get closer into that higher horsepower range. Maybe not 1,000 on E50, but hopefully 900. So that's the plan with this car, is we're gonna make the fuel system perfect. And then along with other issues, the throttle body won't fit anymore. And then on the topic of fitment issues, this is the filter I got from Stefan, and watch this. Yeah, it doesn't fit. So that's one more thing to add to the list. But that's what I got myself into for trying to build a car that was already built. So the next plan is to just get the car keyed. So key the crankshaft, and then they're gonna trim up the bumper, put the bumper back on. They're just gonna roll it outside until we start doing the fueling stuff. And you just flipped me off. I'm sorry, okay? Jeez. Now, before I leave the shop today, we actually got a part in already. So this is going to pin the crank. So why are we pinning the crank, Dave?
Because of the additional drag from the Procharger, you don't want your harmonic balancer spinning.
Oh! It's pretty cool. A GM thought of this. Got it off. Putting the new one back in.
Except this one doesn't catch a thread.
Well, we gave up on everything. We're gonna tackle some more stuff tomorrow. Probably won't film it though, because it's just gonna be figuring out the exact specs on my built motor, because the previous owner didn't know that because he bought it from the person that built it. So I gotta call the company that built the car, hopefully find out all the exact specs on it, and then from there, call the tuner that will tune the car, ask him what flex fuel kit I need, what fuel pumps I need, and dial all that in. I'm guessing it's gonna be around $2 grand for flex fuel and fuel pumps, and then another $1,500 for the injectors, so that puts us at what, $3,500. Another $1,000 for tuning, that puts us at $4,500. I had to buy a new throttle body, that was another $700, so that puts us at $5,200. And then also a new torque to yield boat, that was another $25. Some parts missing off the kit, another $100. It's gonna be around $6 grand, boys, to Procharge the Corvette on top of the Procharger kit, which was $5,500. So $11,500 to potentially get 1,000 horsepower, potentially. But we still have a sick car, the M4. We're probably gonna be making videos with her until end of October, middle of October, depending on how the Corvette goes. I also lost a good chunk of money recently because I bought a new car. Yeah, I also bought a new car, not expecting how expensive the Corvette's gonna be. So we will be revealing the new car very soon, I promise. Super hyped about that build too. Don't know how soon we're gonna start that or any of the plans on that car, but stay tuned for that video. We bought a third car, but I will be filming some more build series with the 06, don't worry. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, and if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I'll see you next time. Drive safe. So that's the brace holding the head unit on.
YouTube, man.
Oh man, he asks questions he already knows. He's like, I need content.